Hello, my name is JustAlanaa and I'm a hypocrite. So, I know I made a very successful video about the Digi tour, but I still ended up going. And, well, that was last night. I still ended up going last night. Now, here's the thing. If you look closely at the video, which got over like 300 views, I never actually said I hated them, screw the Digi tour or anything like that. I was merely just expressing why they're wrong to fire Nice Peter. I said I wouldn't join them again next year. Time will tell. So, I still ended up going to see it last night, and I have to admit, it was pretty well done. The actual music part was alright. It would have been better because I don't know if it's just like the venue and their like sound barriers or something, but I couldn't hear anything. Okay, like the drums were too loud, the guitars were too loud. I couldn't hear any of the singing, I couldn't hear any of the talking, so it's echoing. Not that people were cheering that loud, it's because I don't know what their audio system people were doing, but whatever they're doing a bad job. So that part was alright. Now here's where the thing gets all exciting and stuff. The whole meet and greet afterwards, where I was supposed to meet Nice Peter, but I didn't. I ended up meeting just about everyone else. So there's this huge line in the shape of a horseshoe. And where my friend and I were standing was directly where the musicians came from backstage out and crossed into the designated meet and greet area. So my friend and I left a huge gap, so that way when they came out they would have to walk like right in front of us. And so all the people that we didn't like know that well or didn't like as much, we just shouted at them, "Hey, you did a good job." And they're like, "Oh, thank you." And so it was cool. And then by the time we got around, we were like not last in line, but we were pretty close to the end because the stupid security lady was stupid. Even though we waited all that time, I was just amazed. They actually had conversations with you. It wasn't just like, "How'd you like it? Will you buy this? Will you come back again?" No, they're actually like, I was wearing my bacon strip shirt, and like, "Oh yeah, big meal time, isn't that great? Oh, I like that one episode. I actually saw them the other day." And it was like, this is amazing. I'm actually having a conversation with them. That is like mind-blowing. And so, guys, this is what the Digi tour is all about. It's not about sponsorship. It's not about the money. It's about that moment when you see the look on one of your fans' faces, when you strike a conversation with them, when you get a picture, when you sign their tits or something. That's what the Digi tour is all about. Now, actually, the sign your tits part, there are these girls behind us that we're talking with. They actually did get their chest signed. Not chest, well, either somebody signed it or they actually wrote the guys' names on there. Yeah, so, in the meet and greet, I got pictures with... Okay, so we caught Mark Douglas of the Key of Awesome just as he's walking out. And Dave Days, he was pretty cool. And Dave Storm, he was awesome. He was really friendly. And when we were getting a picture, he kind of smushed his face up against mine, and he kind of grabbed my shin around my neck and stuff. Not around my neck, it was around the shoulder kind of thing. Asher Monroe and Alex Goot. Those guys were really cool because my friend was taking the picture for me, and we took the pictures for each other, and she couldn't get mine to work, so I was like, "Oh, hold on guys," so I squished back through the tables, fixed it, squished back, and they're like, "Hey, no problem, it's all good." And they're kind of cool, and no, not kind of cool, they were really cool. And there are these guys from this hard rock metal, not metal band, but hard rock boy band called Wellington. And to be honest, I never heard of them before. But looking back, like, they actually did deliver a good show. So we were talking with them. They're pretty cool. And so they're like, hey, what'd you think of the show? And I was like, oh, yeah, this was pretty good. I liked, you know, we're talking about their act. And so, like, had you heard of us before? And I was like, no, but you guys were really kick-ass. And they're like, hey, yeah, they laughed and stuff. And the cool thing was like, they were, like, my age, kind of. I don't think they're older or any younger. So that was cool. And I think it was either the lead singer from Wellington or like the drummer, because they all look the same. But he kind of, out of nowhere, he kind of just came up and hugged us. So he hugged me first, okay, because I'm more important. I don't know if he did this to anyone else, but he kind of like, oh, my head's probably cut off, but he just kind of hopped over the table and like hugged me. I'm like, whoa, I feel so special. And but he kind of like leapt on me, so we kind of crashed into a bunch of other people. But it was pretty romantic, am I right? Because, you know, that's the sort of thing. It's like, Derpina jumped across the table and embraced her lover, and they crashed into some other people and gave someone a concussion. But it was really romantic because it was in the moonlight. So yeah, that part was pretty cool because he just kind of randomly gave me a hug. To be honest, I don't think he gave my friend a hug. That was really good. I got hugs and I got pictures. So I got everybody's signatures on the back of my ticket page. Everybody's signatures, and well, except for like a couple people. At the end of the show, they started throwing like their water bottles and stuff into the audience and getting everyone wet. And then somebody threw their empty water bottle, and I caught it. It like landed. So I'm just doing my own thing, and then, you know, laughing, having a good time. And then this water bottle comes like hurtling at me. So like a ninja reflex master, I caught it, but I caught it upside down, so it all leaked onto me. But I caught someone's water bottle. I don't know who it was, but I caught the water bottle and I drank the rest of the water that was in it. A waterfall, don't worry. So that could have been friggin' Douglas's water bottle, okay guys? Yeah, I caught it. Also, I bought a bracelet. It actually smells very weird. It says, I listen to goop music, and everybody's like, what does it say? I listen to boot? Good? What? And it's like, Alex Goop, he's a YouTuber, he's a good musician. Actually, you guys, he really is. I hadn't heard of him before the DG tour, but his stuff is good. And also, I got a nice Peter shirt, and it is a large, and whenever you go to concerts, you know, everything seems to be 10 times bigger. So it is a little loose on me. So yeah, I'm a bit of a hypocrite, bit of a not hypocrite. So my friend and I, my other friend that goes to my school, we made a really kick-ass English project, and so I made it look really kick-ass, and it turned out to be really kick-ass, and we watched it today, and we're like, oh my god, this is really kick-ass. So yeah, we present tomorrow. That's the designated presenting days. Hopefully we can get them all in. And it made them look really good, and yeah, kind of really proud. I'm excited to present. So this is happening tomorrow, a bunch of little school things. I really want to see The Hobbit. I think this is my other Martin Freeman video, but I want to see The Hobbit so badly, but I have to wait till December. I also saw The Hunger Games on Saturday night. That was, it was pretty good adaptation. Kind of cut out a lot of little details, like in the middle of big stuff. I can kind of see why, but it kind of, But seriously, the camera guy needed to calm down. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's pretty much, they shake the camera so that way you don't have to put in as much effort in like all the fight scenes and the running scenes. So, you know, friggin' Jennifer Lawrence could be running like this, but then they shake the camera all around so it looks like she's going like crazy and it's so intense and stuff. It's like, guys, calm down. So, I don't know, so it's a pretty good movie. I recommend you check it out. But, you know, that brought me to realize, after the Reichenbach Falls, which, little side note, was the season, the emotional season finale of Sherlock. After the Reichenbach Falls, oh my god, I have no emotions. Like, friggin' when, actually I don't want to spoil it for you, but in the really sad scene in the Hunger Games, I remember it's like, it's so sad, I'm just like, meh. Like, it's like, I'm so raw and like hurt. It's like, in comparison to the Reichenbach Falls, it's not like, this is nothing, you know? So my imaginary love affair with Benedict Cumberbatch continues on. Not sure if I mentioned this, but I talk about it a lot at school. You know, if there's an awkward silence, sorry, but if you don't, I will talk about something random, more likely Benedict Cumberbatch, but I will, if it's an awkward silence, I'll talk about what I wanted, and don't complain if you don't want to hear about that, because if you didn't want to talk about Benedict Cumberbatch, then think of your own conversation starter, okay? Thank you. I actually don't have the time, so this is probably like 8 minutes already, so I'm just going to finish this up here. Goodbye.